Yes, hello, Joy. Good afternoon. So, what's our plan today? What should you do, inshallah, ya Jude?
Today we will find Unit 10.
Complete Unit 10. Okay.
Yes.
And what about last class? What did you study?
Last class we take grammar and vocabulary and
About
also reading.
reading about what?
Reading about the dirt.
Yes. Is dirt good for us or not?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's good for us, especially for the children. It helps them to have strong immune system. Okay? Right. So
Yes.
today, inshallah, we should complete Unit 10. And let's start with the second grammar focus, used to. Used to. Okay? You remember past continuous? What we explained yesterday? If I ask you, what were you doing today morning?
I was eating breakfast.
Exactly. I was eating breakfast at 10 o'clock, for example. Right? So also when you express past, use used to. Here. In Arabic means, used to means what in Arabic?
Egypt?
Yes.
No,
No, not Yajib. If I ask you, Yajud, what did you do when you were young? Give me examples, something you did in the past, but now, خلاص, you stopped doing these habits. When you were young, talk about your past habits. What did you used to do when you were young? When you were, let me say, 5 years old or 6 years old? For example, did you ride your bike?
No, actually I didn't like it.
When you were young, not now. When you were young.
Yes.
Give me about, for example, play with toys.
Yes.
All the children played with toys. So now, do you still
Yes.
play with toys?
No.
No. One more thing. Give me one more thing.
I was always drawing.
Okay, good. In the past. Okay, so you used to draw when you were young. Do you still draw now?
No.
No. Okay. So what is this? What it used to do, Yajud? Used to express past habits. Past habits. What you did in the past and you stop doing it now. Right. How we use it for positive? I used to, after used to, use verb one. Used to, verb one. For example, I used to play football in the street. I used to smoke when I was 15, for example. Okay, so after used to, verb one. For negative, didn't use to. خلي بالك هنا بعد didn't خدنا مين؟ use to. شلنا الدي. ليه؟ زي ما قلنا قبل كده ان الديد دبابه تحمل وراها. يعني اقول didn't use to walk to school. For question, did you use to walk to school? And so on. طيب ايه بقى لازمتها اليوز دي؟ بنستخدمها لايه؟ when you talk about what? Past habits. عادات في الماضي. اهو. Past habits. For actions that happened many times in the past. بنسميها past habits. For example, he used to wait for me at the school gates. He used to wait for me at the school gates. Did he or does he wait now or not?
No.
No, خلاص. كانت عادة وانتهت. طب also use it for feelings or thoughts or ideas. in the past. For example, I used to be afraid of the dark. والله وأنا صغيرة كنت بخاف من الدارك. I used to be afraid of the dark. Okay? Means what now? I am okay. So I can stay in the dark, no problem. Or in a dark place. Also,
Yes.
notice that the habit or state is probably not true now. Again, the habit or the state is not true now. Another example, we used to have a dog called Tolly. What does it mean? We used to have a dog. Do they have a dog now? No.
No.
No, they don't have the dog now. كيف عرفنا؟ هم ما قالوش الكلام ده، لكن مجرد ما قالوا we
Used to.
used to have نفهم على طول ان ده كان ماضي وانتهى خلاص ما عادش موجود. We used to have blah blah blah. طيب or it might be true now. احيانا ممكن تكون true now like what? I didn't used to like sport at school. I didn't used to like sport at school. I didn't used to like. معناها الآن I like it now. معناها الآن بدأت أحبها خلاص غيرت رأيي. Okay? For example, I didn't used to like fish مثلا. بعض الأطفال I didn't used to like fish. معناه إيه الكلام ده؟ They like fish now. معناه الآن خلاص صار يأكل السمك. Okay, Jude, clear? So far so
Okay.
good?
Clear.
طيب, another one. We can always use the past simple instead of used to. أحيانا بنستخدم ال past simple بدل من used to. إزاي؟ We had a dog called Tilly. We had a dog called Tilly. نفس الكلام. This one. We used to have a dog called Tilly. The same are right. Okay? I didn't like sport at school. I didn't like sport at school. The same. I didn't used to like sport at school. We don't use used to for action that happened only once. لكن يجوز لو الشيء حصل مرة واحدة في الماضي ما ينفعش استخدم معاه used to. ليه؟ I went to Spain in 2009. ما ينفعش اقول I used to go in Spain in 2000. معناه ايه؟ ان he went there many times. لكن لو المقصود one time يبقى اخذ الباست simple. Okay, Jude,
Okay.
clear? This is in brief
Clear.
how to use used to express past habits. Now, please correct the form of use or used to and the verb in brackets. Number one, I play the guitar, but I stopped about 3 years ago.
I used to play.
Perfect. I used to play. Yes. I used to play. Yes, that's right. Next.
She didn't used to like green vegetable.
But now she
No.
loves them.
No.
So she what?
She didn't like.
She didn't use to like. She didn't use to like. She didn't use to like vegetables, but now she likes or she loves them. Then here a question. You have a dog when you were a child?
Do you have a dog?
Why do you?
No.
Mm-hmm. Did you? Did.
Did you have?
Yes. Did you use to have a dog when you were a child? Did you use to have a dog when you were a child? أو ممكن أقول له did you have a job a dog when you were a child. يعني هنا ممكن نستخدم used to أو نستخدم ال past simple فقط. طيب 4. He go to the gym 3 times a week but he's too busy now.
He used to.
He used to go.
Used to go.
To go. طيب I not speak French at all but now I'm really nearly fluent. Fluent يعني ما شاء الله فصيح. صار بربل في الفرنش.
Um, I didn't used
Yes.
to speak
Speak. Well
French.
done. Yes. So I didn't use to speak and so on. طيب here a question. You watch television a lot when you were a child?
Did you used to watch television?
Well done. Yeah, that's right. So did you use to watch? Okay.
Okay.
Now, in this exercise, find mistakes. We have 5 mistakes. 5 mistakes.
Okay.
Okay.
Number
In the
one.
sentence. يعني we have 10 sentences. 10 correct. Sorry, 5 correct and 5 incorrect.
Okay.
Number 1.
Number one. I think we
used to live
wrong.
in Tennessee when I was young. Is this correct or not?
Correct.
Yes, this is correct. That they used to go to Disney World in 1999.
Incorrect because they go once time.
Perfect. Once. But this once. Okay, so you need to use the two. Say went. They went. Why? Because here one time only. طيب, they went to Disney World in 1999. 3. Our parents often took us to the beach during the holidays.
Wrong. Often.
How to say it?
Our parents used to talk at.
Yes, use the to take us. Use the to take us. Yes, good. طيب, I used to go swimming every week.
Correct.
Correct. Did you use to have a bicycle when you were a young?
Wrong. Did
You?
no, used it
أيوة.
because used to, not
Exactly.
used.
Perfect. My brother used to be afraid of spiders.
Correct.
Correct. طيب, how did she use to meet Juan?
Correct.
Correct. Philip used to start school a few months ago.
Wrong, because he
Exactly.
still.
Yes, incorrect. So Philip started school a few months ago. خلاص, one time. طيب, I used to get up at 10 a.m. every Sunday, but now I have small children.
Correct.
Correct. The last one, he didn't use it to like coffee, but he does now.
Incorrect. Used.
Yes.
Have to be used.
Perfect. Okay, Jude, well done. Perfect. Is it clear now how to use the to?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's here. Please, let's go to page 89, I think. Yes, for more sentences here. Okay. Match prompts in A with the phrases in B to make complete sentences using used to, didn't use to. Number one, people didn't used to suffer from allergies. People didn't used to suffer from allergies. يعني الناس ما كانت متعودة تعاني من الالرجيز. Okay?
Okay.
So 1 and G خلاص done. What about 2? More people live and work.
Do I have to make the sentence?
So more people used to live and work where?
Okay. Where?
Huh?
On farms?
Exactly, on farm is perfect. So more people used to live and work on farms. كان زمان فعلا دي الحقيقة عايشين وشغالين في الفارم. طيب people not wash their hands.
People didn't used to wash their
Yes.
hands.
Mhm.
As clean as it's as now.
No, as much as they do now. As much as they do now. Okay, now you can wash your hands more than 10 times a day. But in the past, no. Type food not be. Food not be. Mhm.
Food didn't use
To be.
to be
Mhm.
as clean as it is
Yes,
now.
yes, that's it. Type people not drink. People not.
People didn't use to drink
Yes,
bottled water.
bottled water. يعني
Bottled water.
yes, bottled water. Good. Type people, children play outside.
Children used to play
Yes,
outside.
outside.
Their houses as much as they do now.
Yes, you
Much
are
more
right.
than
Yes,
they do now.
their houses as much as they do now. The people not buy.
People don't use buy their food in plastic bags from supermarkets.
Yes, so people didn't used to buy their food in plastic bags from supermarket. That's right. The last one, people not clean.
People don't use
To be clean
to be clean much more than they do now.
is much more than they do now. That's it. Okay, Jude. So as you see, used
Okay.
to helps you to structure sentences, comparing life in the past and in the present, and helps you to write different sentences in the past. So now let's come to choose the funniest story. Choose, this is another reading focus. Funniest. What does it mean, funniest?
الأكثر
Yes,
ضحكا أكثر
yes, from
يضحك.
exactly from funny. Okay, the most ridiculous story. So now read. This is the competition. Read the competition. Okay, this an announcement by an insurance company. يعني إعلان غريب الصراحة. فبيقولوا إيه؟ يقول has anything funny or unusual happened to you? We are running a competition to find the person who has had the funniest or most unusual accident or mishap. We are offering a £1,000 prize and the free extra insurance for the future. We want to hear from anyone with a story to tell. Email your story to us now, and remember, funny or unusual. Nothing too dramatic or serious, please. ده شروط المسابقة. Okay? Send
Okay.
them an email describing a mishap or something strange or unusual happened to you. وهتكسب اللي هتكسب كام؟ اهو the one pound £1,000 we discount for future. Now let's read. Okay, let's read the emails and let's guess which is the funniest story. Okay, so again, what is the prize? What price is the insurance company offering?
1,000.
And extra insurance for future. طيب, how can you enter the competition?
Send story
Yes, email.
to an email.
email funny or unusual.
Unusual.
يعني حاجة يعني سخيفة أو حاجة غير. اوكي, ما حاجة serious. طيب, what do you think happened to her? Look at the pictures. What do you think? Picture A, B, C, D. What do you get? What do you think, Lorraine Carter? What do you think happened to her? يا ترى ايه اللي حصل للورين؟ Lorraine sent an email to the insurance company explaining her incident. What do you think, yeah, Jude? Which story is number one?
Number one.
Mm-hmm.
B.
B number one. طيب, number two.
Where's the stories? A, B,
Try
C,
to
D.
guess. Okay, yeah. طيب, now.
Number two.
Uh-huh.
D.
Maybe. So now read her email. This is the email. Okay. Let's read it and match to the pictures. And what do you think? Is it a funny story or not? So you think she will win the competition or not? Yes. Yeah, read it, please. Read with your eyes. He was skiing. Okay.
Okay.
So now, what do you think? Which is number one?
Number one, B.
B or A?
Oh, no, A.
A, right? After that, the company called them or called her.
Yes, B.
Then what happened?
Then she broke her arm. D.
Yes, again, exactly. So now, what do you think, yeah, Jude? This is a funny story or doesn't, not funny enough?
Not funny.
طيب,
Not
not funny.
funny.
Okay, so now let's complete here. This is Lorraine. How old is she? She is 35. Right. Where and when the accident or mishap happened? What was she doing when the accident or mishap happened? Other people in the accident mishap who? What happened in the end? Okay? We need to complete this.
Okay.
Where and when accident mishap?
And the part near her
Maybe
house.
park, right? What was
Yes.
she doing?
She was pushing her kid and
On the swing. Yeah. Other people in the accident? Her daughter.
no. Yes.
Then what happened in the end?
Her arm
Was broken again.
broke.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, listen to more stories. Gareth Barry, 52, and Amanda Barry, 27. Listen to them and complete, write notes for each one. And after we finish, we should decide who is the funniest story. Ready?
Yes. Yes.
Ten. Recording 5.
Listening?
Well,
Yes.
the three finalists are Lorraine, Gareth, and Amanda. So, who do you think should win the prize?
Okay, well, let's see. Lorraine broke her arm, Gareth got stuck in a drain, and Amanda lost her camera. I think Lorraine should win.
Do you? Why's that?
Well, because she broke the same arm twice. That's really unusual. And she was talking to the insurance company at the time. That's quite funny.
True. That is funny. But I don't think her story was the funniest, really. I mean, the prize is for the funniest or most unusual thing that happened, isn't it? What about Amanda? Her story is really funny. She buried her own camera and then lost it.
Yes, that's crazy. There wasn't anyone on the beach to steal her camera, and then she lost it anyway. But it's not really an accident.
No, but it's a mishap. She probably made a claim on her travel insurance for a lost camera.
Maybe. I don't know. Gareth's story is funny. He dropped his phone and ended up stuck in a drain. What do you think?
Yes, that's funny too. Though maybe he didn't think so.
Okay. Listen again.
Yes. Yes.
Unit 10, Recording 5.
Well, the three finalists are Lorraine, Gareth, and Amanda. So, who do you think should win the prize?
Okay, well, let's see. Lorraine broke her arm, Gareth got stuck in a drain, and Amanda lost her camera. I think Lorraine should win.
Do you? Why's that?
Well, because she broke the same arm twice. That's really unusual. And she was talking to the insurance company at the time. That's quite funny.
True. That is funny. But I don't think her story was the funniest, really. I mean, the prize is for the funniest or most unusual thing that happened, isn't it? What about Amanda? Her story is really funny. She buried her own camera and then lost it.
Yes, that's crazy. There wasn't anyone on the beach to steal her camera, and then she lost it anyway. But it's not really an accident.
No, but it's a mishap. She probably made a claim on her travel insurance for a lost camera.
Maybe. I don't know. Gareth's story is funny. He dropped his phone and ended up stuck in a drain. What do you think?
Yes, that's funny too. Though maybe he didn't think so.
Okay. So, in your
Okay.
opinion, Jude, what is the funniest story? Lorraine, what about Garish? Do you know what happened with Garish? Or Garish?
Yes, she lost her phone
Yes.
and on the through.
Yes, and went to the drainage, And once he tried
Yes.
to bring his phone, he was stuck in the drain. drainage هذا اللي بيسموها بلاعة المجاري يعني.
Yes.
Okay. And what about Amanda? What happened with Amanda?
She lost her camera.
Yes, she buried it to avoid someone or is being stolen, but unfortunately she
But there
forgot.
is no.
Yes, but there was no one on the beach. Okay, this is silly. So now here, who gets the prize first? Take some time to prepare. You want to say include the reasons for decision. In your opinion, what is the funniest story in your opinion? Who deserved the prize?
I think Beth.
Gareth?
Yes, Gareth.
I agree with you. Yes. I agree with it because he was walking and talking in the phone,
Yes, and
but
his
unfortunately, yes, dropped it. Yes, I agree with you, Gareth. Yeah. Okay, Jude. So actually, this is the last part in Unit 10, talking about health. As you know, the main focus of Unit 10, health problems and how to avoid being unwell or sick. So here, a dialogue or conversation between doctor and patient, right? But let me ask you some question. Would you like to be a doctor? Why or why not?
Yes.
Why?
Because this is my dream when I was child.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. You mean this is my lifelong dream to be a doctor?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
what kinds of medical problems do people sometimes have on holiday? What kinds of medical problems? Yes.
I think.
Yeah. Maybe cold, maybe fever, maybe headache, and some injuries, especially while traveling. Maybe being fainted, for different reasons. Yeah, that's why we should have sickness pills, travel sickness pills while traveling. Okay, have you ever been to the doctor when you were on holiday? What happened?
No.
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 Right. So read the statements and the questions. Who said, the doctor or the patient? Okay. So then practice this. How can I help you? Who can say this, doctor or patient? Try to guess, Yajud. We should watch a video, but I think you can guess.
Yes, doctor.
Doctor. طيب. What can I do for you?
Also doctor.
Doctor, yes. A bee stung me.
The patient.
Patient. What are your symptoms?
Doctor.
Doctor. I feel very breathless.
Patient.
Patient. Are you allergic to anything?
Doctor.
Doctor. What's a problem? Doctor, right? I've got an earache.
patient.
Yes. When did these symptoms start?
Doctor.
Doctor, yeah. Are you taking any medication at the moment?
Doctor.
Doctor, right? So here
Mm,
are the key questions, Yajud, that might be used for a doctor to ask a patient, right? So choose one of the medical problems and try to ask. If imagine you are the doctor and I am your patient. So you can ask me these questions. Okay? So now you are the doctor and I am the patient, Yajud. Can you practice, please?
what?
Now you are the doctor and I am the patient. Now you are the doctor. Use some of these questions. Okay?
Okay.
Uh,
Mhm.
mhm.
Um,
Rate the patient. Good morning. How are you? Like this.
okay.
Mm.
Good evening. How are you now?
Yes, good evening. Fine, thank you. Huh?
Okay. How can I help you?
Yes, actually, doctor, I was ill last night. I had a fever.
Mm,
Mhm.
when did this symptoms start?
Actually, I felt cold 2 days ago, but last night it was quite strong and I was shaking for a long time. I can't stand
Mm,
switching on the AC.
okay. What are no?
Uh-huh.
Are you allergic to anything?
No, 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 I'm not.
Okay. Mm, are you taking any medication at the moment?
Medication. Yes,
Medication.
yes, I take some medication as vitamin, 1 pill per day.
Okay.
Mhm. Give some advice. Mm.
Um, what's no? Um, what can I do for you?
You should give me some advice. For example, you shouldn't drink cold water.
Oh,
You should stay in bed for 2 days, for example. You should eat hot drinks, okay? And end the conversation.
um, I'll give you some medicine that you can buy from
The pharmacy.
yes,
Okay, so please take this
and you
medicine
can
and yeah,
Mhm.
let's meet again in 5 days. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
So that's it. So now, Jude, please join again to complete the last part in Unit 10, writing a narrative. Okay, so please join again. Thank you.
Okay.